Good morning, everyone. So today we are going to see about a singly linked list. So in that singly linked list, every student face the difficulty how to create a node based on the C programming. So how to convert a node part into the programming part. So major students are feels difficulty in that part. So that's why we are going to focus the particular scenario. So now we are going to see the node declaration. So in that node declarations, so in every node in the singly linked list should have a two part. So in that first part is a data, so second one is a link part. So first part is the data, second one is the link part. So that is called as a node. So in that this diagram can be written by using the simple C programming language like this. Okay, so first we want to create two or more attributes which can be wrapped under a single name. This can be only feature in a union and structure variable. So we are using a structure. So in that structure we just declaring a structure node and the name called as a node name is a node. So it have a two attributes. In that first attribute int data, it is a integer data type. It have a data that can be user defined or already a user can be given at a compile time itself. So next is a struct node is a link part. This is the second part. It can be stored the address of the another node. That's why it can be declared by using a struct node. So the data type here struct node because we want to point another node. So for that we are just using the structure node. So this is the structure, this is called as a structure variables or structure objects. We can access these attributes by using these objects. So next we are going to see how to create user defined nodes. Okay, so in that the void create functions are there. So int data, this is a int d that can be passed from a main function. So the first line is the temp equal to node star malloc size of struct node. That means we are going to create a node in a computer memory. So we want to allocate some spaces for user given data. So that is done by memory allocation functions. So in the C programming languages, we have a many memory allocation functions, that is a malloc, calloc, realloc, and also we want to, if you want to delete the memory from computer memory, so it is also possible by using the free function. So now we are taken the malloc, so it create a space for a this memory size is given by the struct node already we are declared. So this space can be assigned by some name. That name is called as a temp. So every node should have a two part. Now we create a space. So in that space we are giving the name called as a temp. So it also follow the properties of struct node. It have a two attributes. So in that first part it should have a data part. So in that we can assign temp of data. So in the data part we are assigning the value of d. So that is passed from a user from a main function. So next part is a link part. We can assign the null value because this temp node cannot point out any other node. So that's why I am giving null value for a link path. So next we using a if else condition. So in that if part, if the linked list is a new because this is the first node. This temp node is the first node, then it is taken as a start node. Okay, so first node is a D, link part is a null, then it is called as a start, the another is a last. So in the linked list should point out start and last node by using the start and last structure objects. So the first node in the simply linked list should be named as a start and last, because in the linked list it is only the start node and also it is only in the last node. So we can directly assign the temp value to a struct and last node because the both are the structure objects. Okay, so we can easily assign by using any type conversion. So we can easily assigning directly. So in that next part, else part. So in that else part, we are just inserting at the last of the simply linked list. So for example, if we have the linked list have a two nodes, the values are 10, 20, the memory address is 100, 200. This memory address should be placed here because this link part is pointed to the memory 200. So the 200, the data of the 200 have a value 20. So it have a next another node, no node, so it should be a null value. So now if we want to insert this node 30, this memory address is 300, so this link part is a null. If we want to insert this temp new node in this linked list, then else part should be executed. So in that else part we already naming the start and last. Start of link should be point out the 300 value. So 300 should be changed automatically. The link should be created. Then we just naming the in that linked list we have a 3 nodes. So the last node should be a temp. So that's why we are changing the last node equal to temp. So thank you.